We were talking a little bit last week about some of the what happened in 2015, and there's been a few more reports that have come out this week that I thought would be interesting to everybody of what's happened in the Central Florida market and everything of what people are looking at and how buyers buy and all of that kind of good stuff. 92% of the buyers are looking online for their home before they actually buy it. And they don't always find it online, but they are looking, and that number has remained about 92% for quite a while. The second thing is that they found that 44% of the people actually found their home online, and 88% of them still used an agent, which there's a lot of reasons for using an agent that are more than just finding the house. I find that a lot of people think that an agent is just there to bring the buyer in if they're a seller, or to bring the house to them if they're a buyer, but there's a lot more to what we do than that. The other thing that happened is that 65% of it walked through after looking online, walked through the houses when they were making a decision. So the surprising thing to me is that there were 45% of the people that didn't even look at the houses after seeing them online. And we don't encourage that necessarily. I mean, there are times when you'll do that if you're an investor because you're just looking at the bottom line and looking at the numbers that way. But when it comes to something a place that's going to be your personal home, then that's something that you would definitely want to do. However, an additional 38%, they did a drive-by and looked at the neighborhood. And so in addition to that 65 and 38, so that makes it closer to
That nine, yeah.
yeah, to the percentage of actually people that looked at it. And when you're putting your home online and you're wondering what's really important, and 87% of the people were interested in the photos that were there. And, when you're looking at the photos and you're really determining, what photos are going into advertising online, there's a real art to that. And then 84% looked at the listing information. And we are very concentrated on making sure that our listing information is something that appeals to people when it comes to a seller. People also like to have interactive maps. They like to have the contact information for the agent. Virtual tours were actually kind of low on the totem pole. I think that was about 10 or 15%. And then neighborhood info is something that's becoming more and more popular. There are currently 10,634 homes available, and the average amount of properties that sold throughout the year was just about 3,000. I think it was 2,922 if you took an average per month of houses that sold in the Central Florida market. And so that comes out to 4.17 months of inventory that's out there. A year over year, single-family home inventory is actually down from what it was last year. It's at down 7.68%, and condo inventory is actually down 9.42%. The sales actually were up 15% over 2014. So, like I said, it was 2,922 per month on average that were sold in 2015 in the Central Florida market, and total sales of homes in Central Florida were homes and properties, residential, 35,064 homes were sold in 2015, and there were 30,369 in 2014. Everybody wants to know what the median price is and the percentage that everything went up. And the 2015 year-end median price was $178,788, and 2014 was $164 even. And so that was a 9.02% increase.